everyone, today I'm going to be fixing up this Lindsey doll and tightening her limbs. As you can see, they're falling off. So I took her apart and then I got started on fixing her. The first thing I did was clean all of her limbs with a magic eraser to get any dirt, grime, or staining off. Her limbs didn't look very dirty, but after I used the magic eraser on them, a lot of dirt came off. Usually when doll limbs are really shiny, it means they're really dirty. So I went through cleaning both of her arms and both of her legs. The next step is to heat up the doll's limbs and get the tension cups out from inside. Since American Girl limbs are made of vinyl, if we heat them up, they will become soft enough to pull out the tension cups. Here's the new elastic I'm going to be using. I also take a copper clasp and push it down as hard as I can to crimp it on the end of the cord. Then I take one of the tension cups I pulled out of a limb and I put it on the end under the copper clasp. And here's all four done. Next I had to heat up the limbs again to push the tension cups and new cord back inside. The vinyl cools down and hardens again very quickly, so this process has to be quick. Now to put the limbs back on the body, we feed the other end of the elastic through a limb hole, put on the tension cup that we took out of the inside of their bodies, and then one more copper clasp. In order to make the limbs tight, the elastic must be pulled while the clasp is being crimped. This is arguably the hardest part to do. And here's the finished body. Moving on to restuffing the body. I absolutely hate doing this part because you have to make sure all of the stuffing is properly put back, especially at the base, so that she's still able to stand. You'd be surprised how much stuffing actually does come out of a doll. Then I took a little magic eraser and went over her face lightly, making sure to stay away from all of her face paint since it can come off with a magic eraser. Next, it was time to work on her hair and brushing out the rat's nest that she had. I realized very quickly that her hair was going to need a wash and a hot water dunk. This is what her hair looked like after the wash. Since American Girl doll hair is made of plastic, we can heat it up with super hot water to melt it straight and get rid of the frizz. Then cool it down really quickly to stop the melting process. I put her hair in some curlers, left her out to dry, and this was her final result.